The US and Australia have a unique investment relationship in that it's almost 1.47 trillion Australian dollars, or around 1 trillion US dollars. When you have a small economy like Australia, there's a lot of opportunity for a super competitive American firm to come and disrupt what's going on there. The US has a unique trading relationship with Australia in that Australia actually runs a trading deficit with the US. The US does not run a trading surplus with China, but Australia does. Australia exports so much iron ore, other natural resources to China, that they are unique in running a trading surplus. China is building quite a lot and has been building for many years now. What do you build with? You build with iron ore. It's in the Australian ground and there's a lot of it. And so mining has been huge. That mining is a lot of times done by US firms. Chevron, ExxonMobil, ConocoPhillips, they all have helped Australia build the infrastructure that will allow it to mine and dig up its natural resources and export them around the world. Australia is a small country in terms of population. You have a smaller competitive environment. Australia has a number of duopolies, whether it be in airlines or in grocery stores. You have two major chains that for decades have been fighting with each other. I say fighting with some quotes around them because sometimes they work together more than consumers would like. You have two primary grocery stores in Australia. You have Coles and Woolworths. Many people have criticized the so-called duopoly of those two. Costco came in about 15 years ago, and they saw that there wasn't any major store like Costco. There wasn't Walmart, there wasn't Sam's Club, there wasn't BJ's. And now they're on to, I want to say, their 9th store, and it's helped push grocery store prices in Australia as low as 37% lower than they were before. Amazon Web Services, one of their largest footprints and one of the most important footprints is in Sydney, Australia. The question is why? Australia benefits from the fact that it's in a great time zone and that you can have 24-hour coverage when you have this follow the sun model with operations in Australia. Australia also benefits from the fact that it has what I call lifestyle dividends. People want to live in Australia. People enjoy living there. And engineers want to move to Australia with their families and live a good life by the beach. Australia has set world records in having over 25 years of consecutive GDP growth. A lot of that has been due to the fact that first you had deregulation in the 80s and 90s, then you had the mining boom, and the question is where to next? Many people think the next opportunity for Australia will be innovation. It has a highly tech literate country, strong middle class, strong universities. It's ripe for the taking.